When starting the battle, it's important to develop army in the right way and take control over resources. I'm sending a small fraction of my units to capture that oil rig. There is no defense around oil rigs on this map, so it's better to use the main forces to take over production platforms. Alright, let's arrange some passive defense of our first platform. Different types of towers are effective against different types of units. This map is filled with platforms building air units, so I built gun turrets and anti-air rocket towers. Alright, approaching platform. I've captured the first oil rig. The platform under attack builds airplanes. Its defense is pretty weak, so it's easy to capture it even now. The enemy is rather close on the left, so I need to keep defense in mind. Here comes the first enemy units trying to attack us. They aren't a real threat because I have already built defense towers. Practically any action in the game gives you some experience points. They can be spent to research technologies in the skill tree. My first choice was an active skill which temporarily boosts production. Using the skill you can quickly deploy defensive towers around captured platform. I'm building defense on the second platform. Alright. Moving my units back to the central platform. Helicopters are heavy air units, so their platform has pretty strong defense. Moreover, it's located far from our platform, so we risk to weaken our defenses by sending the units there. So let's capture another airplane platform instead. All active skills require oil. I want to speed up construction of this platform, but I have insufficient amount of oil. Well, now I have enough oil. The indicators on the platform glow with a skill in effect. Alright. Not enough oil to build defense. My units have become airplane platform defense easily. Take a look at the capturing indicator, it goes down. Unfortunately, I can't afford taking this platform at the moment. Yeah, it's mine. It's better to keep building defense like I've done for the previous platforms. Alright. It's time to continue our expansion. I gather airplanes around the central platform. Whoops. It seems that my units can't handle these defense towers. That's okay. I just have to reinforce the attack with more units to finish the job. Well, what's going on here? Oh no, my plane! What's happened here? The first step of plane development is completed, so I decided to discover neutral oil rigs. I'm likely to face the first serious fight with the enemy there. So... yeah. I knew it. The oil rig is already captured, so the enemy has some advantage. I'm trying to get it with a small group of units, but wait, the enemy coming. Damn, I'm trying to save my planes. But the good news is that I've managed to capture one more platform. Radar is used to see through the fog of war. It's important to keep an eye on the enemy. Capturing helicopter platform will require at least half of the enemy's army at this stage, but the enemy decided to attack my base, so I've sent units from my airplane platforms, and there were a lot of enemy units, so my defense isn't strong enough for it. I researched two passive skills: increased power attack damage and faster unit movement. Shit, I'm still under attack. So I moved new units to defend my borders. The upper platform is constantly under attack. even now. I've managed to save the central platform, but the price was very high. Alright. Constant attacks eliminated all my passive defense of the upper platform. I need to recover and do it fast. Let's use the skill for production boost. And it's time to spend experience points. Sabotage. It will stop any enemy construction activity. Right at the time. I guess it's a good idea to start active action. Yeah. I keep on using radar skill for surveillance. There's pretty heavy defense in here. Attacking is a bad idea for now. Don't miss out on our own defense. Build more towers. The enemy has too much oil, so I bet he builds strong enough defense. One must stop him before it's too late. I'd better wait and improve my own defense before the attack. It will be crucial in the case of the sudden strike of the opponent. Have some oil now, so let's upgrade towers. The platform is an important strategic point. If I lose it, my platforms will be cut from each other, so I need to make its defense rock solid. Yeah, upgrading. Alright, it's time to attack. Sending troops to attack oil rig. I see that the enemy left some platforms intact. Great news. Otherwise, I could be facing far more impressive army. Anyway, the defense can be rather strong because I was distracted by his constant attacks while he was pumping my oil. There is no resistance against my units now, but I need to be vigilant all the time. Yep, everything's okay in here. Sending units to the next rig. Now some enemy units. A lonely plane. Don't forget about the central platform. Surveillance is important, but now I need to improve defense. I could keep on using radar to track enemy progress, but I prefer to save oil for building more towers. Oh. There's a weak defense here, but the enemy is trying to enforce it with some of his active skills. Yeah, he had no chance. I've got my oil. Drill, baby, drill. Well, it's captured. And I'm a real oil tycoon now, so let's enforce our defense even more. What's going on here? The enemy keeps on attacking oil rigs, so I need to protect them. Some units were destroyed, but I have a brand new army ready. Okay, send it to the oil rig. Continue researching, upgrading tower attack power and unit speed. Be aggressive or build strong defense. Expand faster or control your territory better. It's up to you. Instead of developing defense, I decided to attack the enemy because I like to move it. Well, the spice must flow. Now I can improve my defense. The enemy attacks keep going, so I need to act faster. He dares to attack my top oil rig. I don't want to lose my units, so I call them back. I'm gonna punish him later. Well, tough choice. I've researched one more active skill to enforce defensive power for a short period of time. It's time to play big. I gather my troops and get prepared to attack. Always remember about the defense. Alright. Speed it up a little. What's going on here? No enemy sights. Great. Since active skills require oil, we need to pump it up a little bit more before the attack. So we need to wait a little bit. Alright. Pump. So we have enough units to attack, I guess. Huh, what a desperate move. Bird in hell, bastard. It was a wise decision to research unit movement speed, because I can gather them together really quick now. Alright. What's going on in here? Using a sabotage skill to stop production right before the attack. If I manage to capture the platform while sabotage is still in effect, this tower will be mine for free. These defensive towers are deadly for naval units but are no threat for air ones. Well, almost. The enemy doesn't send any reinforcements and loses the first birded platform. Continue to improve defense by spending pumped oil. I've lost 2 oil rigs in the center, but that's not a problem to get them back because enemy forces are scattered all across the map. Resistance is futile. And now let the real bloody massacre begin.